Madam Secretary, can we get a roll call, please?
Commissioner Fowler, Commissioner Rice,
Here.
Commissioner Trejo, Commissioner Shaw Williams, Chairman Springs,
Communications from staff?
Yes, Chairman. Um, First, there's one correction on the agenda. Items 6B and 6C were inadvertently switched on the agenda. An updated agenda has been provided so that it's consistent with your packets. Also, we do have updated agendas available for the public as well, and the website was also updated with the new agenda. Second, would like to introduce our planning intern, Miss Nicolette Lamana. Please stand, Nicolette. She is joining us. She is an intern from Cal Berkeley and has been spending some time with us here in the planning department. So we just wanted to introduce her. Next, acting senior planner Arturo Salazar took the lead in responding to the chair's concern about a dying tree on Fifth Avenue. After consulting with the city's arborist, it was determined that the tree is in fact dying and is scheduled to be removed on Tuesday, July 9th. So thank you, Art, for addressing the chair's concerns. Next, in response to Commissioner Trejo's concern about the tire shop at 4761 Century, there is an active code enforcement case at that particular site, and staff is working closely with LA County Fire as well as the property owner and the business owner to ensure that the site is safe, clean, and complies with all IMC guidelines. And staff will report back at a future meeting as to the update of the status of that site as they work towards compliance. And lastly, we emailed a copy of last month's Planning Commission General Plan overview and staff notes to your emails. So you should all have received that this evening. And we've also, in that email, invited you to participate in our general plan visioning stakeholder interviews. And so you can respond to that email, your availability with the times that were provided. So we look forward to beginning this process, and that concludes staff's communication.
Okay, public comments regarding agenda items. Any person wishing to address the planning commission on any items on the agenda except for the public hearing may do so at this time. Seeing, hearing none, we're going to close that segment. I'd like to get an approval on the minutes for June 5th, 2024.
Motion to approve the minutes of June 5th, 2024.
Second.
Okay, it's been properly moved in second. Call for any questions? Hearing none, we'll call for a vote.
Commissioner Fowler,
Yes.
Commissioner Rice,
Aye.
Commissioner Trejo,
Aye.
Commissioner Shaw Williams,
Aye.
Chairman Springs.
Aye. Madam Secretary, the first item, please.
Item 6A, a public hearing to consider an application by Adam Bressler for special use permit number 23-00032 to allow the conversion of an existing 11,550 square foot, three-story office building into a mixed-use building on an approximately 9,600 square foot C2 Art Deco overlay and mixed-use overlay zone property at 3311 West Manchester Boulevard.
Chairman, staff is requesting that the commission hear a presentation, that we combine a presentation for the design review, that's item 7A, as well as the special use permit application, that is item 6A. Obviously, we will vote on them separately, but one presentation will be presented tonight for your approval. And if you're in concurrence with that, then I can move forward. Is that okay?
Yes, we'll take a vote once the applicant has made his comments on both the 6A and 7A.
Thank you. And the 7A is a non-public hearing. It's a design review, so it's a non-public hearing. And Chairman, the staff, the file is present. Notice and time has been given in the form and manner required by law. Staff has received no written communication regarding this matter, and planner Christine Rivera is available and present to do a short staff presentation.
Good evening, Chairman Springs and members of the Commission. The subject site for the special use permit is located at 3311 West Manchester Boulevard and has a commercial and residential designation. And as mentioned, this will come before you later as a design review. The property is currently vacant. It was formerly a multiple tenant medical office building. The property is located on the north side of Manchester Boulevard between Crenshaw Drive and 11th Avenue. The property to the west is a shopping center with cosmetology and retail uses. The property to the east is a preschool and kindergarten, and properties to the south are developed with a dental office, restaurant, and office buildings. The applicant is proposing the conversion of an existing 11,550 square foot, 3-story office building into a mixed-use building. This is an adaptive reuse project as the building is not being significantly altered. It is being reused for a purpose other than what it was built for, which was solely commercial uses. As a part of the project, the applicant will have to apply for a zone variance due to the existing side yard setbacks and the absence of balconies that is required by the Inglewood Municipal Code. And as you can see at the back of the lot, 2 ADUs are also being proposed. These are not a part of the SUP request as they are ministerial entitlements. The ground floor will consist of a lobby, 2 commercial office spaces, community room, gym, and mail room for residents. The second and third floor consist of apartments. There are a total of 4 apartments, 2 units on each floor. All apartments mirror each other and consist of 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, kitchen, and living room. The applicant is proposing modifications to the exterior of the building. The applicant proposes at least 5 security cameras. The exact number and location will be determined during site plan review. This is an example of the original submittal for the building, which was only to change out windows and doors and repaint the building. The applicant and property owner were able to work with staff to revise plans to enhance the building's aesthetic. This is a rendering of the updated plans. The main entrance of the building faces Manchester Boulevard and is centered to the building with folding doors on either side. Alterations include vertical cedar siding, bifold folding doors for the office uses, black aluminum windows, a masonry block wall at the front property line, new landscaping in the front yard, and vines along the east and west facade of the building. As you can see, the building is not Art Deco, but it does meet the Art Deco overlay standards by providing a flat roof, a centrally located building entrance, and vertically uniform large storefront windows. This is a rendering of the ground floor office with the bifold doors open looking out onto Manchester Boulevard. This is a night rendering showing some of the uplighting on Manchester Boulevard. And this is a rendering of the east and west facade showing the vines. As far as landscaping, the 6 existing palm trees will remain on site. Plants and gravel will be added along Manchester Boulevard, and vines will be placed on the east and west facade of the building. Findings have been made that the project is in accordance with design review standards and that there is adequate circulation, well-designed landscaping, lighting, and architectural features, and it complies with the Art Deco and mixed-use overlay regulations. As conditioned, the proposed project will serve as an enhancement to its neighborhood setting and will be compatible with the surrounding area. The proposed project is consistent with the general plan. It is consistent with the active transportation plan in that it sustains ongoing practices, and it is compatible with the Inglewood Energy and Climate Action Plan goals of leading by example. If the Planning Commission approves the request, the applicant may be required to complete the site plan review process and submit for a zone variance, and it is exempt from further environmental review. No letters were received for or against this request. This concludes my presentation, and I'm available to answer any questions the commission might have. The applicant is also here tonight to answer any questions.
Okay, thank you. We're going to open up questions for you, start with Commissioner Fowler,
No questions for staff. I do for the applicant.
Commissioner Rice.
You would need to do a zoning variance for this.
Correct.
Would that come back before this body or just through the general planning department?
That would go through the planning department for an administrative hearing for the absence of balconies and their side yard setbacks.
And with reference to vines, part of the decor says you're going to have vines on the east side and the west side.
Yes.
The east side is open. I think it comes down to the actual footing of the building. The west side abuts another building. How do you grow vines there?
It would go from the top, like the rooftop down to
Dropping?
dropping down.
All right. Thank you.
And just for clarification purposes, for the record, it's the planning division, not department. Sorry.
No further questions.
Commissioner Trail,
I'll save my questions for the applicant. Thank you.
Commissioner Shaw Williams.
I'll also reserve my questions for the applicant. Thank you.
Okay, so will I. Now, are you going to do the other one as well?
It's the same presentation, but I think you would vote on it during
Okay,
the 7A.
understood. If the applicant is here, can you go to the back and give us your name and tell us about your project and why we should approve this particular project?
Is it good? Can you hear me?
No?
Oh.
Why don't you pull the mic, put it to your mouth? There you go.
Okay. Hello?
Pull it out.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay. I'm Adam Bressler. I'm the architect for this project. It's been a pleasure working with Christine on this submittal. Thank you. Basically, the owner came to me with this idea to tear this building down. I really love this building because it's concrete and steel.
Bring the mic up to you.
Like this?
Yeah,
Okay.
pretend you're a rock star and take it.
So it's a concrete and steel building from the 60s. It's very well built. I had the structural engineer come and look at it, and he deemed it in good shape, even though there's been a fire. There was a person on the first floor living there, and they started a fire. That's why it's all boarded up right now. But it's still in good condition structurally. And basically, I presented him with the idea of reusing this building rather than tearing it down and generating all that construction waste that would result from tearing a concrete and steel building down. And he loved the idea. And what else? That's pretty much it.
Okay, very good. We're going to start some questionings for you. We're going to start with Commissioner Fowler.
Thank you, Mr. Bressler. Thank you for answering and addressing the structural, because I was aware of the fire,
Mhm.
and I did have some concerns about the structure. Also, I wanted to ask about accessibility. I can see from the front, there's an elevator, correct?
Correct.
Is it? Okay, that's what I wasn't clear about, that there is an elevator. And then I think I only had one other question in terms of timing. How do you see this project beginning and potential closing? Or the opening, I should say.
Well, we still have to get through site plan review, zone variance, and then the building department. So, I mean, I think best case would be if we could get through those in about 4 to 5 months. And the owner is ready to get started. So we're trying to just push this as soon as possible.
Okay, thank you. I can't tell you how excited I am about it. It's been an eyesore for quite some time. Yeah, thank you.
Commissioner Rice?
Mr. Bressler?
Mhm.
Bressler, I want to thank you and the owner of this property for finally working on this. It's been an eyesore for the city of Inglewood for a very, very long time. I wish you much success on
Thank
this
you.
project.
Commissioner Trail?
Yes, when I drove by there, I was shocked at how bad it looks.
Mhm.
So it's good to see that there is a proposal for it. Although I do have some questions. Can you? These are apartment units, right?
Mhm.
And what amenities are you proposing for the units? Because I didn't see on the plans anything like laundry facilities, any personal open space, any balconies. I know you're going to go for a variance, but I didn't really see any amenities. To me, they appear to be just rooms that perhaps you can rent out just as rooms and
So-
the common space of the kitchen and dining room. So enlighten me on that, but that's what it appears like to me.
The amenities will be on the first floor, so the gym and the common room, the community room.
Yeah, I saw those.
So those are the amenities, and then each unit will have the laundry inside each unit.
Okay.
But we thought it would kind of affect the facade too much to be putting balconies like onto the outside of the building, because it's such a, the existing look is like a very streamlined 60s building, so we didn't think it made sense to be adding balconies to the outside.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that. I mean, I pointed it out only because, again, I didn't see any other amenities. I'm happy to hear that there will be laundry facilities in each unit. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay, they'll be located like where the closet is?
I'm not sure if I put them in there, but you kind of have to have them. Otherwise, you have to go to, I don't know where you do laundry. But
Right.
yeah, I can either put them in the kitchens or in a hall closet.
Okay.
Excuse me, Commissioner. Just the laundry rooms or the laundry facilities are minimum development standards, so that would be required, and we would address that during the site plan review phase of this project.
Okay, I'm happy to hear that because, again, when I'm reading the report and looking at the plans, I didn't see that, and it was a concern to me because I thought, what is this, an SRO or something, single room occupancy? Because initially that's what I thought. I still would like to see some kind of private open space, some more green area. I know you're very limited in your site, but I'm sure that there can be some creativity and create some more green area in the back.
Probably in the
front
parking.
looks nice. It does look very nice, but
Yeah.
the back.
Probably in the park. I mean, we're kind of limited because there's so much area that's required for cars backing up and getting out. But I think I can integrate some greenery into that area.
Okay, I'd be happy to see that you could do that because I think it really needs it. Again, I think it's a great design, particularly compared to what is there. But to really stand out and to go along with what a lot of projects are doing is providing landscaping.
Mhm.
And it just adds so much to a project. Thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioner Shaw Williams?
Hi, good evening, Mr. Bressler.
Good evening.
Yeah, I agree. It's a beautiful building. I also co-sign with my commissioner here, Commissioner Trejo. I'd like to see a little color added with regards to the green, incorporated with the greenery that you already have. Also, the alleyway, will there be an electric gate entrance?
Yes.
Okay, that's very good, because I was concerned, with the residents entering in an alleyway and what kind of security they're going to have. I'm sure you're going to have it well lit,
Yes.
correct? And There will be cameras in the back?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Okay. I have no further questions. Thank you.
I like the project as well. I, I was concerned about the back area near the alley. Is there going to be a wall, or what type of fencing are you going to have there? Is it going to be an electric gate that you're going to have for an opening? Also, I want to piggyback on Commissioner Trejo in regards to more greenery in the back. I know you want to go with your ADUs. However, I'm thinking that there's two buildings there for two ADUs. You might want to just put one and then have some greenery in at that portion. That's my thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts.
So then electric gate, it'll be an electric gate. We can integrate more landscaping in the back, especially along the sides, along the side setbacks. In terms of the ADUs, the ADUs are positioned above the parking, so they're not really taking away potential green space anyways, if that makes sense. Because we're providing more parking than's actually already there for the code. So each of those ADUs sits on top of several parking spaces. So if we took away an ADU, then it still wouldn't be it would just be parking, if that makes sense.
Can you bring up that parking?
So this is the site plan. So where it says new ADU 1, new ADU 2, those are above the enclosed parking spaces, which are required.
Okay.
But I'm kind of looking at it now, and I think we can, between the ADU and the building, both ADUs and the building, we can integrate green space there, and then along the side yards, and then, yeah, we could do that.
Understood. I, I have another question in regards to each unit is going to be mirrored. In other words, each unit will look exactly like each other. Is that correct? And there are two bedrooms, one bath each.
There are 4 bedrooms,
You have 4 bedrooms.
4 baths each. It's mostly because the existing building is so symmetrical, so we kind of, the front of the building is basically the same as the back, and the sides are basically the same. So it's the same with the units. They're mirrored. It's a very symmetrical building.
So we're looking at 1 bedroom units. You have 4 units. You have 2 on the second floor and 2 on the third floor.
Yes.
So each unit is a 1 bedroom.
Each unit has 4 bedrooms.
Each unit has 4 bedrooms.
Yes.
Very nice.
And what's the square footage of that?
Each unit is 1,636.
Yes, 1,000.
636.
1,639 square feet. Okay,
Yes.
got it. 4 bedrooms and 2 baths each.
There's four baths each.
Each unit. Each.
Yes.
So we're looking at one bathroom
No,
for
four.
each unit.
Four.
Yeah. There's that.
Yeah, look at the picture.
Okay, thank you. All right, I'm going to open it up for any final questions from our commissioners. We're going to start off with Commissioner Fowler,
No further questions, Mr. Chair.
Commissioner Rice,
No further questions, Chairman.
okay, Commissioner Trejo.
No further questions. I just want to make a comment that assuming this gets approved, if it's approved, that planning division makes note of the comments we've made here about the electrical gate entrance, the additional landscaping along the ADUs and laundry facilities so site plan review. Thank you.
Commissioner Shaw Williams.
No further questions. Thank you.
And I do have another question. It's in regards to the bathrooms. Are these full bathrooms? Or are these three-quarter baths, half baths? What are they? Each bathroom has a tub?
They're not designed yet, but probably two with tubs and then two with showers, so that you have the option of a tub or a shower.
I see.
That
Understood.
would be good.
Is that what you're proposing? Or is that,
Do I have to commit to it right now? If I have to commit to it, I will. Yes. I think that's good.
the only reason I ask is because if you're talking about a 1,600 square foot apartment, and then you have 4 bathrooms and they're all tubs, that's a full bathroom, which takes up more room than if you were to have maybe a half a bath or a three-quarter bath. One has a shower and the other one only has a basin and a toilet. So it makes a difference when the word comes out bathrooms. The average person thinks that it's a full bathroom,
Yes.
but it really, it may not be. It may be a three-quarter bath or
Each
half a bath.
Yeah,
So-
each bathroom will have a sink, toilet, and either shower or tub. Want to keep at least probably 2 tubs, so if you have a baby or something, you can bathe the baby.
Okay.
But I think probably 2 with showers and 2 with tubs would be a good arrangement.
Okay, very good. I have no further questions. Is there,
Mr. Chair, I'd like to make a motion to affirm the
Excuse
category.
me, can we open it for public comment?
Oh, sorry.
at this particular point, we're going to open it up for anyone who's in favor or against this particular project. You can go back to the mic and tell us your opinion. Seeing, hearing none, we'll close that segment. At this point, I'd like to see if there's a motion on the floor.
Mr. Chair, I would like to make a motion to affirm the categorical exemption EACE 2024-007 and adopt the attached resolution approving SUP 23-0032. I also would agree that the comments regarding the additional, what I call it, foliage, be addressed as well, and that they accept the other conditions to modify that are attached.
Okay, it's been properly moved in second. We're going to call for any questions. Okay, we're hearing none. We're going to call for a vote.
Commissioner Fowler,
Aye.
Commissioner Rice,
Aye.
Commissioner Trejo,
Aye.
Commissioner Shaw Williams,
Aye.
Chairman Springs.
Aye.
Do-
Okay, where did you go?
I'd like to make a motion for the design
No, there's no motion.
Not yet? Okay.
No, it's that. I would like you to continue with the site plan
Okay.
for this particular project.
Chairman, according to the IMC, anyone can appeal the decision that was recently made by the commission on this matter, and the appeal must be filed within 20 days of the notice of this decision, and shall be made with the filing of an appeal letter as well as a $942 appeal fee.
Thank you. You know, we've been away for a little while, just so we started on our 4th of July on the 3rd, actually. So forgive us on that. Okay, now we can go with the site plan review. 4.7a.
Item 7A, a non-public hearing to consider an application by Adam Bressler for design review number 24-00029 to allow exterior alterations to an 11,550 square foot, 3-story office building on an approximately 9,600 square foot lot on a C2 Art Deco and mixed-use overlay zone property at 3311 West Manchester Boulevard.
Chairman, as mentioned before, this is a non-public hearing, and so there was no notice required. And again, Planner Christine Rivera is available to answer any questions that you may have. She did do the presentation that included previously both the special use permit and the design review. So at this time, you can act if you have no questions.
Okay, we want to make sure that we don't have any questions. I'm going to start off with Commissioner Fowler,
No questions, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Commissioner Rice,
No questions, Chairman.
Commissioner Trejo,
No questions. They were addressed with item 6A. Thank you.
okay. Commissioner Shaw Williams.
No questions, Chair.
I have no questions either. So we don't vote.
Motion.
Motion.
Is there a motion on the floor?
Motion. I recommend that the Planning Commission affirm the categorical exemption EACE 2024007 and adopt the resolution approving DR 24-00029.
Second.
It's properly moved in second. Call for any questions? Hearing none, we'll call for a vote.
Commissioner Fowler,
Aye.
Commissioner Rice,
Aye.
Commissioner Trejo,
Aye.
Commissioner Shaw Williams,
Aye.
Chairman Springs.
Aye. Is there appeal process?
Yes, there is, Chairman. The applicant may appeal the Planning Commission's decision within 10 days of the notice of this decision. That appeal can be made by written notice as well as the submission of a $389 appeal fee.
Okay, Madam Secretary, our next one, I think.
Item 6B, a public hearing to consider an application by Laverne Smith representing Little Belize for special use permit number 24-00004 to allow the expansion of the on-site sale of distilled spirits and live entertainment in an existing commercial building on an approximately 8,600 HC historic core zone property at 217 East Nutwood Street.
Chairman, the file is present and notice in the time and manner has been given as required by law. Staff has received no communication from the public regarding this matter, and Planner Christine Rivera is here once again to do a short staff presentation.
Okay, before she gets started, Commissioner Rice.
Mr. Rice, I have a conflict of interest with this project. I'm going to recuse myself.
Okay, Ms. Christine.
Good evening, Chairman Springs and members of the commission. The subject site for the special use permit is located within downtown Inglewood and is zoned historic core. The property is located on the southwest corner of Nutwood Street and Market Street, with commercial uses to the north, south, east, and west. The applicant is proposing the expansion of the sale of distilled spirits and live entertainment. They will be expanding into what was formerly a dental office within the same building fronting Market Street. The subject site is an existing 2-story, 3-tenant building that holds a restaurant called Little Billy's. On May 3rd, 2023, the Planning Commission approved an SUP to allow the sale of distilled spirits and live entertainment. They hold an active Type 47 license that allows the on-site sale of distilled spirits. The restaurant serves authentic Belizean food for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and brunch, including drink options of beer, wine, and distilled spirits. The restaurant occupies approximately 3,263 square feet across 2 levels. The expansion will be on the first floor of an existing 3,139 square foot tenant space, a former dental office. With the expansion, there will be a second entrance to the restaurant on Market Street. Right now, their entrance is on Nutwood Street. The standard hours of operation are 9 a.m. to 2 a.m. daily, although generally they close by 10 p.m. The second floor includes a 73 square foot stage for live entertainment. Live entertainment will continue to operate as approved, which includes acoustic and amplified music such as Caribbean music, R&B, and jazz in the evening hour, lunch and dinner services. It will expand to the outdoor dining area as amplified music. The music is not intended to be heard beyond the restaurant. It is intended more as background music for people sitting and eating in the outdoor dining area. And outdoor dining, it's not a part of the SUP request, as it is exempt due to being in the downtown TOD. However, the applicant will have to work with Public Works, our Public Works Department, for an encroachment permit for use of outdoor dining on the sidewalk. The existing restaurant currently has 8 security cameras, and the applicant proposes to add at least 3 more to the expanded area. Here are renderings of the interior tenant space, and then also a rendering of what the outdoor dining will look like. As conditioned, the proposed project will serve as an enhancement to its neighborhood setting and will continue to be compatible with the surrounding area. The proposed project is consistent with the general plan and compatible with the downtown TOD goals of being a place to eat and be entertained downtown, being a gathering place for the community, being an economic engine downtown, and expressing the unique cultures of Inglewood. The proposed project is consistent with the active transportation plan and consistent with the environmental climate action plan. If the Planning Commission approves the request, the applicant may be required to complete the site plan review process and sign permit process, and it is exempt from further environmental review. No letters were received for or against this request. This concludes my presentation, and I'm available to answer any questions the Commission may have. The applicant is also here tonight to answer any questions.
Okay, thank you. The report. Commissioner Fowler?
No questions, sir.
Commissioner,
The applicant.
okay. Commissioner Trails?
Yes, is the new space connected to the original space?
Yes,
It is
yes,
Connected.
it is connected.
Okay, so the rendering we saw is the new space?
The rendering is the new space, and if you see on the bottom picture those stairs, that's kind of where the existing restaurant is. So it'll be those 2 spaces.
So the restaurant, the original one,
Like where the stairs are at and behind the stairs?
behind the stairs?
Yeah. That's the existing restaurant. So this area is where the existing dental office is.
Okay.
That's where they'll be expanding.
The the sign that you showed that says Belize Restaurant, that will be part of the Market Street side?
Yes.
A great addition to Market Street. Thank you.
Commissioner Shaw Williams?
No questions at this time. Thank you.
I have no questions. If the applicant is here, to get to the mic and tell us about your project. Give us your name.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners. I am Laverne Smith, one of the 4 women, friends, sisters, partners of Little Belize Restaurant in downtown Inglewood. We are here this evening to request the approval from this committee to build on what we have accomplished a year ago. Updating existing special use permit to include the expansion into existing commercial building. By popular demand, our expansion should include a bar with special event space and extra dining room space. My sister, Elaine.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman and Commissioners. My name is Elaine Proby, and also one of the owners of Little Belize with my sisters as well. And so we're here once again to ask for a expansion of the now distilled sale license that we do have into the expanded space. And as one of the only Belizean restaurants in Inglewood, we have been instrumental in accommodating and serving not only the Inglewood community with good food and live entertainment, but the entire Caribbean community as a whole. Our restaurant have served as a cultural hub for meetings, receptions, networking events, fundraisers, and other charitable events, business seminars, workshops, and other cultural affairs as well. In order for us to suffice the growth of the community and our customers, we need this expansion. A week ago, we had a contingency of our Belizean elected ministers, along with the leader of the opposition party and our prime minister, visiting here. They have hosted numerous events elsewhere because we were not able to accommodate them. But we did accommodate them and host dinners and breakfasts and lunches that they had. So we will continue to have these types of events as well, and the Belizean diaspora will be doing more workshops here with us in the Inglewood area. Having the expansion will be good for our customers, the community surrounding the businesses on a whole. We are in communication with them and we share a common goal. And of course, with the vision of downtown Inglewood, where it's going to be a place for live entertainment, good food which we prepare, shopping, and for everyone in the community to come out and enjoy. And that's the vision of downtown Inglewood. So we want to contribute to the lifestyle in Inglewood, so we do need the expansion. It will be good for us. It will allow us to stay competitive with everyone else on Market Street and also create new jobs in the community. So in short, we need the expansion. It will definitely be good for the customers, enhance the experience, and will be a beautiful attraction in the city. We are committed to make this a success.
Good evening, Commissioner Spring and the other commissioners. I am here to thank you. Last year, just about over a little more than a year ago, we were here asking this commission to please allow us to sell alcohol. You did. And when we came, we begged. We said we needed this because our restaurant was suffering and we needed to start being competitive. With your guidance and your help, we are able now to ask you for additional space. That's the success we've had, and it is all because of you. You made a difference in our lives. You made a difference in the employee lives that we have been able to hire more employees. And we are just beaming with pride and admiration. And we thank Inglewood for believing in us. Thank you.
Did I get your name?
My name is Verona Jamat Burks, one of the owners of Little Billy's. Thank you.
Okay, we have questions for you. I know you guys are excited. I'm excited as well. But applauding, this it's not. This is a meeting area. But if you want to applaud, I'll take that back. Go ahead and applaud because I'm excited for you. We're going to start off our questions for you with our Commissioner Fowler.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I was very clear on Laverne Smith. Miss Elaine, I think for the secretary, could you spell your last name?
Proby, Proby.
Proby. And then the last young lady that spoke, her name?
That's JEMMOTT hyphen BURKS, Jamat Burks.
Thank you both. I think that will help the secretary. And I wanted to start with, I'm impressed, women-owned business. I want to talk about the hours because I thought 9 a.m. to 2 a.m., but then I heard you mostly close at 10. So that's a big difference.
So during the week from Monday through, Wednesday, the restaurant will be closing around 10.
Okay.
And Thursday. And of course, on a weekend, we do events that goes to 2 a.m.
Okay. And along that line, since you are expanding and I saw the music, what acoustics have you put in place? I know I heard it was supposed to be background music, but still, was there any additional acoustics put in place for noise, especially on the weekends?
Yes.
Oh, that's a yes?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I noticed with the expansion, I'm looking right here and it's showing like the greenery. So with the expansion going further down, will there be some additional greenery or something to enhance that longer path?
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
To your knowledge, has there been any incidents where the police or anyone complained about the noise in the past?
No, not at all.
Okay. Staffing. I was glad to hear you say you would be staffing more. I heard you would add the additional cameras. Was there any other additional security measures you were taking?
Yes, we will have additional security.
Oh, as well.
Yeah, as
as
well.
in bodies.
As in bodies, yes.
Okay. All right. I think that answers everything I was concerned about. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Commissioner Trio.
Yes, just again to ask the question about the security issues. Have there been any security issues since you received the liquor license?
No.
Good to hear. It's good to hear because again, I'm impressed with the restaurant now facing Market Street because it creates like an anchor of a good restaurant on Market Street. I mean, we have some other ones, some smaller ones, so adds this adds more. So I'm happy to hear that there's been no security issues and that you will be expanding on the security, adding an additional security guard and additional cameras. So that's good to hear. I'm big on lighting on signs. I know that that's not an issue right now, but if and when it is an issue, consider a good lighting situation for your police sign. I like the design of it, but particularly in the evenings, I think with good lighting, it stands out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Commissioner Shaw Williams?
Good evening. You women always impress me so much, and I'm so happy for you. I love the design of your building, and I was also thinking the same thing, some type of background lighting for that Belize so it'll pop. But other than that, when you come in here, you give such a great presentation. For me, you answer all the questions if I had any. So I just want to congratulate you guys on acquiring this other space, and I have no further comments or questions.
Thank you.
Okay, I really don't have any questions. I just have some comments. I've been to Little Belize several times. Several times. And every time I go in, I'm welcome. It's a warm feeling. It's just a good place to have lunch and dinner. My family had gone, and you guys took care of us. So I like the idea. I like the idea that the entrance of the building is going to be on Market Street. I like that idea. On the side on Nutwood, is that going to be closed, or are you going to have your tables and chairs on that side as well? And I noticed at one point you were doing something on a Sunday. You would have like a little fiesta, or not a fiesta, that's not correct. You would have like a little Belizean, if I can say that word, on the street area. Is that going to continue during the summer months?
Yes, right. So, yes, the side will be open as well. So it'll be two entrance, and this will be the sidewalk. Well, not faced as you said it, but it'll be a cultural entertainment.
Okay. I'll make some comments after we do our business here. I have no other questions. Any other questions from our commissioners?
No, Mr. Chair.
Okay. I'd like to invite anyone who's in favor of this particular project and or against this project, go to the mic, tell us what your feelings are, and we're going to put you on a timer. We're only going to give you a minute. So I'm sure you can say what you have to say in a minute. So.
Good evening, commissioners. My name is Greg Doolin, and I'm the owner of Doolin's Soul Food Kitchen at the corner of Manchester and La Brea, 202 East Manchester. I'm here to both celebrate and to support the expansion of Little Belize. As you know, downtown Inglewood has become a destination for some of the best ethnic food in Southern California. And this expansion and their success will help all the restaurants in the area. We recently did a similar expansion at Doolin's Soul Food Kitchen, where we took over the flower shop at the corner of Manchester and La Brea. And we also, at the same time, got a beer and wine license. And let me tell you what a significant difference it has made for our business. And I'm proud to say that recently, after we built out our new location, we actually shot an episode of Good Morning America in that new space that we increased. And so when one restaurant does well, we all do well. And I'm here to support them in any way I can. And thank you all for being so supportive of Inglewood restaurants. You guys are doing a fantastic job, and we all appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, hi. Sornisha Pierre. I am representing tonight. I'm doing the Los Angeles Culture Festival. I am the CEO of the Los Angeles Culture Festival, which is an organization that started about 12 years ago. And our mission is to promote Caribbean culture and the diverse cultures of Los Angeles as a whole. And I am speaking in favor of these wonderful young ladies that I've had the pleasure of knowing in various capacities over the last couple of years, and just speak to the fact that they have always opened the door for me every time that we have called on their behalf to either host meetings, to have vendor meetings, to have events. In the last 12 years, I have not heard a no from them, and most times I call them 2 days before. And so I just want to speak to the capacity of them just opening their doors to the wider Caribbean community as a whole. I am also a resident of the Inglewood location, and I am proud to say that I frequent their restaurant as well to eat. So not only am I here in the capacity of a Caribbean person and a fellow Caribbean supportee, but also as a Inglewood resident that is proud to see what they are doing as individuals, as women. They are inspiring us all, and I'm just here to speak on their behalf to say to continue to support them as the entire Caribbean is continuing to support them. So thank you.
Thank you.
Hi. Hi, my name is Linda Abbott. I'm an Inglewood resident for many years, and I'm also the Assistant General Manager for Pan-African Film and Arts Festival. And we have used Little Belize for several years. They always come out and provide us with food for a lot of our panels. They also provide space for us when we want to have meetings. We are so happy to have them in the community. And as you know, the Pan-African Film Festival is not in the community, but it helps us with the food that they serve because we try to do African culture all around the diaspora. So I'm in full support of them having expansion. You know, the sooner the better.
Hello, Inglewood. My name is Clyde Gillette. I'm a photojournalist in the general LA area, and Little Belize and the wonderful services of the restaurants and the ladies attract me to this location on several occasions. And through the lens of my camera, I've been able to capture some of their performances at some of your events here in Inglewood, the festival that just passed last weekend, and a few other things that has happened with the groundbreaking with the metro rails and the online things at Marketplace with the celebrities and festivities that happens. And my lens capture your community enriched and smiling. And through those aspects, I know that they are contributing to the well-being of the mindset and the spirit of Inglewood in keeping the synergy and energy alive. I thank you again, and I support them, and I hope you guys as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Vincent Samuel, and I am the president of Citizens and Friends of Trinidad and Tobago, which is a nonprofit organization here in Southern California, where we do events and raise funds to help underprivileged and unserved children in Trinidad and Tobago and here in Southern California. And I'm here to support Little Belize because whenever we ask for a venue to raise funds, they step up to the plate and they provide their space. They work with us, not only for Citizens and Friends of Trinidad and Tobago, but for other nonprofit organizations which I support and which we all support, Barbados Association, Jamaica Awareness, all the other nonprofit organizations. And I want to commend them and thank them. Without them, we would not be able to do some of the things that we do for the underserved in Trinidad and Tobago and here in Southern California. I do thank Little Belize for their support.
Good. Anyone else?
Evening. My name is Murphy Richardson, and esteemed Planning Commissioner Chairman is actually a good friend of mine. We're actually colleagues. I'm currently the past president of of the Los Angeles Southwest Association of Realtors, current director. So it is my pleasure to have an honor to be able to step up to talk about these women who have actually put Inglewood on a different level as far as the food environment. And they have been such a plus to the community many years. They kind of played out a number of years. They've been around, but they've been around for a minute. But they put in their heart, soul. They're true business women. They know what they're doing. They know how to do it. And anything that they do for Inglewood or any city is going to be a major, major plus. So I support Little Belize, LA, Veronica. Hey, you too. Everyone, let's get them into this expansion. We need to do it. We need to do it. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is J. Tasha St. Cyr. I am the daughter of Laverne Smith and the nieces of all these beautiful owners here behind me. I am also one of the managers here at Little Belize Restaurant, and being that this expansion not only helps generational wealth of her kids to pass down, it also helps the community, bringing more of our young entrepreneurs into the business. Learning from these ladies behind me. We are also expanding into different cultures, finding out about Little Belize, and this expansion definitely helps host a lot more people. And yeah, that's all I have to say. I won't take up too much time. The clock wasn't running, so all right.
Is there anyone else? Okay, we're going to close this segment. I'm going to ask for any final questions from the commissioners. Commissioner Fowler?
Not a question, Mr. Chair, but just a comment. It is amazing the contributions you've made to the community, and I commend you. You're definitely the type of community partners we want from our small businesses, and you should be very proud of what you've accomplished.
Commissioner Trejo?
I echo that. It's wonderful to see what you have done, not only for Inglewood, but for an expanded communities also where you contribute. And that's the kind of thing that we want to see in Inglewood. So the expansion, I think, is just wonderful, you and again for you and for Inglewood. And again, I'm so happy that you're going to have an entrance off of Market Street. Thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioner Shaw Williams?
What a wonderful show of support. A lot of love here. And I wish you nothing but the best. No further comments, Chair.
Thank you.
Based upon the commissioners and their comments, it looks like it's going to go. I just want to say that you have the support of your family and friends and the community here supporting your Little Belize restaurant, and that's fantastic. A lot of times we make our decisions based upon what you say and who's supporting you, and we can see the support and the love for you ladies. So, is there a motion on the floor?
I move that we affirm the categorical exemption EACE 2024-067 and adopt the resolution approving SUP 24-00004.
Second.
Okay, it's been properly moved in second. We'll call for any questions on that motion.
No questions, Mr. Chair.
Hearing none, we'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Fowler?
Aye.
Commissioner Trejo?
Aye.
Commissioner Shaw Williams?
Aye.
Chairman Springs?
Aye. Is there an appeal process?
Yes, Chairman. According to the IMC, anyone may appeal this decision. The appeal must be filed within 20 days of the notice of this decision and shall be made by filing a written notice as well as an appeal fee of $942.
Okay. Congratulations, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you guys for coming out and support, as usual.
I just want to say that if you have not gone to Little Belize, you need to go by and you'll go again. You know, there was a commercial that
Like to get out
said,
of here in
I
time
bet you
to go.
can't eat one. I bet you can't eat one of those without going back.
Yep, that's
Okay.
Okay. We have another one. Madam Secretary. We're going to take everybody who wants to stay, Little Belizeans, you want to stay?
leaving. Oh no, we're losing our audience.
Oh, I'm losing my audience?
Thank you.
We're going to take a 3-minute break. 3-minute break we're going to take.
Chairman, and follows President, and notice has been given in a time and form and manner as required by law. Staff has received no written communication on this item, and Assistant Planner Angel Leon Martel is present to do a short staff presentation.
Good evening, Chairman Springs and members of the Commission. The subject site for this special use permit is located within the downtown Inglewood Transit-Oriented Development General Plan area and is zoned historic core. The property is located on the northeast corner of La Brea Avenue and Nutwood Street, with commercial uses to the north, south, west, and east. The proposal is for a new restaurant that will occupy an existing 1,404 square foot tenant suite along the east portion of the building. The applicant is seeking approval for live entertainment for a proposed restaurant named Relax that will include brunch on the weekends. The menu consists of food items such as grits, blueberry pancakes, chicken and waffles, avocado toast, fried rice, shrimps, tacos, and desserts. The restaurant will employ a bartender, security guard, and wait staff to bring out catered food items. Hours of operation are 3 p.m. to 2 a.m. Monday through Friday, and 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. Saturday and Sunday. Live entertainment will take place on the 72 square foot stage shown on the screen in blue. Live entertainment includes karaoke and may include acoustic and amplified musical performances from local acts. Live entertainment will be confined to the restaurant interior and will typically take place in the evening hours or during brunch. The location of the restaurant seating area is highlighted in green. The back rooms are reserved for large parties or group seating. Modifications to the building are limited to the interior or to interior tenant improvements. As conditioned, the proposed project will serve as an enhancement to its neighborhood setting and will continue to be compatible with the surrounding area. The proposed project is consistent with the general plan and compatible with the downtown TOD goals of being a place to eat, be entertained downtown, being a gathering place for the community, and being an economic engine in the downtown area. No public comments were received for or against this request. A security guard will be present daily, and the project is conditioned to provide 6 interior and exterior cameras. The exact location and the number will be determined during the site plan review process. Categorical exemption has been filed, and the project is exempt from further environmental review. This concludes my presentation. I'm available to answer any questions. The applicant is here tonight to answer any questions as well. Thank you.
Okay, Angel, thank you. We're going to open up questions for you. We start off with Commissioner Fowler. Commissioner Rice.
Looking at the space, the floor plan, and I'm looking at the restroom space in the hallways. We have ADA accessibility within the hallways in the restroom?
That will definitely, it will go through site plan review, so that will definitely be confirmed by our Building and Safety Division. It will be taken care of when they submit.
Okay, no further questions for staff.
Commissioner Trejo.
Is there a liquor license on this site?
Not currently. I believe the applicant has made the application, but the alcohol license is not subject to a special use permit because it's a restaurant.
Right, I understand that. I was just wondering if there was, because I couldn't figure how they would make a go of it with just live entertainment and no liquor license, but they'll be getting one.
Just really quick clarification is that the beer and wine is allowed by right, not distilled spirits. That would have to come back before the planning commission.
Right, I understand that. But no cooking will take place at the site, right? It'll be all catered in. How does that work? That I walk in to listen to music and then they give me menus and say, okay, you can pick from any one of these, and then I wait like 30 minutes or so to get my food?
Yeah, so depending on what day, what time of the day you come in, they'll have brunch or dinner. They do have set menus for those times of the day. Essentially, food is catered. A chef actually cooks it off-site, and then it gets delivered to the site multiple times per week.
So the food is there that's been prepared elsewhere.
Yeah, so the food was, I think, is delivered before opening hours. And then if in the case that they ever run out of food, they could always actually order, kind of like a ghost kitchen situation where they can order, live and, it just takes some time.
So the food is there already. So when I walk in, I can pick from any of the food that is already there.
Yes, the food will be ready. They'll just kind of prepare it, might heat it, prepare a platter, garnishes and whatnot.
Okay, thank you.
Commissioner Shaw Williams.
No questions at this time. Thank you.
I have no questions for you. I'll talk to the applicant. So if the applicant is here, take the mic and tell us about your project.
Hi, I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous. My name is Nicole Jackson. I will be the owner of Relax Lounge. I came up with a concept and idea back in 2020 when we were kind of all sheltered in. My goal was to help provide a safe place to feel comfortable, be yourself, as well as enjoy nice cooked food and a nice environment with wine and beer. So I did apply for my beer and wine license, so that's in the process. But my goal is to have a wine bar mixture with um, to partner with local wine distilleries. So I want it to be encompassed of Inglewood, everything Los Angeles based. And I prepared something if I could read that as well. Relax is a Los Angeles inspired lounge. It will offer an unforgettable array of Los Angeles iconic art and pictures of historians and monuments with a vibe all under one roof. Our mission is to provide a safe, creative space to be inspired and relaxed. A unique, unparalleled venue and ambiance to lounge in. Exclusivity and originality will be the distinct advantage over other Los Angeles lounges. Paintings made or purchased exclusively for Relax by Los Angeles-oriented artists, sculptures, graffiti, apparel, and many other creative arts will distinctively give Relax the competitive advantage. Music and art continue to elevate and extend through various channels and frequencies. Relax Lounge will be a Los Angeles-inspired oasis. This lounge will be a laid-back atmosphere that will allow a creative space to be confident to sing or dance in front of others. We want to promote healthy self-awareness and a healthy self-awareness through lighthearted entertainment.
Okay, very good. Okay, Ms. Jackson, we're going to open up questions for you. We're going to start with Commissioner Fowler.
It's stuck. Oh, there it goes. All you had to do was ask. Ms. Jackson, thank you. How long have you been in business?
Being an entrepreneur or this business particularly?
This business. Or both.
I've been
both, actually.
I've been an entrepreneur, I guess, my whole entire life. I've always had the passion. My first business was a vending machine, which I had an enterprise rental car, the LAX. So I had that back in 2016. That was my first venture. And I've tried a few different ones with friends. I've tried event planning outside of having my own venue. We had our ups and downs, of course, dealing with a bunch of different people. So I've always had a passion for business. But when the pandemic happened, I noticed one of the main trending items were that people wanted to be in an exclusive area. So when you walk in somewhere, the pictures are what you see. When you see that picture, somebody wants to go to that location. So my goal is to have everything encompassed into one place where people are excited to kind of come, not only just to Los Angeles, but to Relax Lounge.
Okay, thank you for that. And then the only other question I had relates to acoustics. Because of the hours and had you thought about, since this property exists?
Yes, ma'am. It happens to be right next door to Little Belize.
Yeah.
So when I
Getting ready to be a little competition over there.
yeah.
But different, yeah.
But a different
menu.
atmosphere,
Yeah,
exactly.
I can see that.
Yes.
I read that.
And then to answer your question from the previous questions, I've been working on this project since August of last year.
Okay, and I see it says here that no sound from the music or entertainment is heard outside the building. Is that
No,
correct?
ma'am. Correct.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioner Rice?
Hi, Nicole. How you doing?
I'm okay. I'm a little nervous.
I get it. Relax.
I know.
It's all right. You're among friends. We're just talking about your business.
I'm all sweaty and
No, I just want to relax. I just want to understand. If I walk in just off the street and I've never been there before, what's the experience? Walk me through what I can potentially do there.
Walking in, you'll be, of course, greeted warmly by one of my hosts or myself. You'll walk into a low vibe atmosphere. It'll have, my goal is to have art such as, Kobe, The Marathon Continues, Nipsey Hussle, just an oasis of in the interior. As you can see, some of the renderings that I've provided, it would be a clean, modern, sleek environment. My goal is to have an upscale, urban place, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it sure does. You mentioned singing and dancing. Karaoke, or how does that part work?
So yes, it will have a small area stage will be movable. But yeah, I'll just kind of open it up. I do plan to, have some type of acoustics and music added. But to be able just to grab a microphone, I'll have a DJ and, pass the microphone around. And then if in the back area, in the private area as well, if that's reserved, they can have karaoke back there as well. But it would just be a small machine. I've looked into that as well. There are certain companies that I would purchase through that, and that would pay for all the music rights and all that stuff.
Okay, last question. Staff kind of went over it a little bit about your food preparation and distribution. Explain to me how that works.
So my close friend, she's a chef. She is certified in many different cuisines. What we came up the plan and the most what made sense for this building and how it's set up would be for her to prepare the food in the ghost kitchen it's not too far off from where we'll be at. And she'll be able to prepare the food there. Each day would be prepared the day before or the day of, depending on if we're going to do the brunch, it'll be early morning. If it's going to be evening time, it'll be that day. And we'll bring in enough to hopefully cover what we have. And then if we're sold out, we'll just, depending on the timing left in the day, we may just be sold out of that item. But the goal is to have everything prepared before the garnishes. It'll be warm, it'll be cooled, and then we'll be warming it up and heating it up and adding garnishes and plating it as well.
So you have a consistent menu, or is the menu constantly changing every?
It's consistent. It's a brunch menu during the day, and then it'll be more of an evening menu in the evening.
Okay, very good. See how easy that was?
Yeah.
Chairman?
Commissioner Trio?
Nicole, I commend you on what I think is a great idea for the site. And that you're working with your friend. So the talents of the two of you kind of have come together to, I know, I see it as you say, a lounge. And I think it's a great idea. How big is your site?
It's 1,404 square feet.
Intimate?
Yes.
And this is the first venture you have with serving food, or a restaurant lounge type.
With a complete venue, yes, but I've always done catering events. My friend, she's a chef, so I've done a lot of different prep with her. I would always be her sous chef and do a lot of meal prep and catered events with her. And I also have my bartending license. So I've just recently gained a lot of experience. I worked at the Hollywood Park Casino just to learn some, some just the behind the scenes more. So I had a great experience with that just the end of last year. But it would be a combination of me, of course, utilizing my resources. Not gonna act like I know exactly how it's going to run once we're there, but we're going to definitely make sure we get it going. But yeah.
Well, it sounds like a great venture. I like the design of the interior. So
thank you.
Love the landscaping. I'm big on landscaping. I love all your plants and everything inside. So thanks. No more questions.
Commissioner Shaw Williams?
A couple of questions. Pertaining to your live entertainment, will you be using local entertainment or will you be using known industry entertainers to come into your place of business?
I am definitely open, local for sure. But I'm definitely open to any type of opportunities, of course, for anyone known to come in. But for sure, some of the open mics would be for local talent, poetry nights, stuff like that is my goal. Like I said, I'm almost like a speakeasy vibe.
Dress code. We don't talk about that often. Are you going to implement or have some type of dress code?
That's a great question. Yes. So I've brainstormed on that as well. I actually have that. A dress code will be enforced. All persons, bags, and personal items are subject to search. The following articles are prohibited: offensive print on clothing, gang apparel, or colors.
Okay, fantastic. Great idea. I love what you're going to be doing here. Great design. No further question.
Thank you.
Okay, I like your idea. You said poetry, spoken word. That's
Yes, sir.
I haven't seen that in a long time, especially on the West Coast.
Right.
So I'm sure you'll get a lot of people to come out and use spoken word. Now you indicated about art, that you're going to have art inside your restaurant as well.
Yes, sir.
Is that art going to be for sale or just on display?
Just on display. I want to kind of partner with some local artists. That way they can have their memorabilia up and just encompass Los Angeles in whole, whether it be art, sculptures. I have someone I met. She's from Los Angeles. She's painting a small mural on a piece of the building inside, of course. So that's my goal, just to kind of piece together different types of art.
Understood. Now, lastly, I'm looking at your food menu here. I heard somebody say, but I don't see it. I didn't see it in here. I heard somebody say something about grits. I'm like, did I
Yes.
not hear that, Angel?
Yes, sir.
You did say that, right?
Yes, sir. That'll be on there for sure. That'll be on our brunch menu.
Let me say something to you, young man. I'm not sure where you're from. You're from Los Angeles?
Yeah, I grew up in Norwalk.
No. So you know about grits then, right?
Yes, I do.
You know how they're prepared, right? So I'm not sure about someone making grits somewhere and then bringing it to your establishment. That's going to be a hard take because now,
right.
It's
a little bit, it's cooled and all that. So yeah, there will be some items, some food items that may be prepared, that are easily prepared in the kitchen. But for those more, like for example, the waffles, the chicken waffles, the waffle will be prepared fresh.
So what time is your business going to open? What time?
For brunch, it'll be 10.
Okay, from 10. Okay, very good. You know, I like your ideas. I think an entrepreneur like yourself, you're going to need the support of your family for sure, and then the support of your friends and everyone in the community. But your family is the most important part of your business to help this business thrive. Um, and it's about getting the word out, and it's about having good food.
Right. Yeah,
Because
I
when you have
agree.
good food, people will come back
Right.
because they want to come back and enjoy your building, your art.
So it has to match. Yeah, that I definitely do have the support from my family. They have supported me this journey, which hasn't been easy. But yeah, I definitely do appreciate my friends and my family, and even some of the people I've reached out to. I've been trying to mingle with a lot of different business owners around. Like from 1010 Wine, I've been going there, and I've mingled with one of the sisters there, and she's shed some light on things, and she's been helpful. So
Okay. All right. So I'm not sure which way we're going to go, but just based upon the questions that are here, it looks like you're going to be pretty good. I just want to say this to you that I'm going to come by and I want some grits.
okay, okay.
So, is there any more questions from the commissioners?
No, but you better find out whether he wants sugar or salt.
Okay. All right, we're going to open it up for anyone that's for or against this particular project. Please go to the mic. Tell us what your opinion is. I see you have some family members here, so I'm sure we want to hear from the family members. You did well.
Okay, sounds good. I'm Nicole's aunt. Her father is my brother. I'm the youngest sibling. I wanted to come here and show support for Nicole. She definitely was nervous. She definitely has an entrepreneurial spirit. We have seen it come from different ventures that she's wanted to take. Her vending machine was a very successful idea that she started up to be able to leave something for her daughter to have some type of like lineage for like, I'm building generational wealth for you. I thought it was an amazing idea. It sold electronics like plug-ins, like car chargers. It wasn't just for food. And I was like, at the airport, that's the first thing that you think like, oh my gosh, I forgot this. I have been impressed with her ideas since she's been presenting them to us as a family as a whole. We definitely support her. And we are originally from Alabama and Louisiana, so we definitely know how to cook grits. Definitely want her to be able to have this, just to be able to set an example for her daughter. She is a co-parent. She does have support of the father, but she is the primary parent. And I think for her daughter to be able to see her and her entrepreneurial spirit pay off in the long run for her. And also another thing that I am appealed with Nicole's idea for this space, she's all about being able to shed light on individuals within the community. She wants to work with individuals. What I envisioned when she gave us the idea was something of the world stage, Leimert Park area, but brought to Inglewood. So as far as like opens mics, speak easy vibe, something to where individuals can come and say, hey, this is what I'm doing within the community. Her friend, who is also a chef, who has also catered events for me, excellent chef, excellent cook, just all the way from the cleanliness to delivery. I have nothing bad to say about her food preparation. And Nicole knows when we did the event, when she acquired the space and she just wanted to have family and friends come and see the space, her ideas from just her in her head and the ones that she sketched are amazing. And I just hope that she's given this opportunity and don't let her nervousness depict what you think that she can do as a small business owner. And thank y'all.
All right.
I'm so sorry. It's Kori, and I'm also Miss Jackson.
Okay, Ms. Jackson.
Good evening, Chairman and Commissioners. My name is Elisa Jackson, another Jackson. This is my cousin. I am also one of a believer in everything that Nicole has been able to achieve in her entrepreneurship as of now. Like she said, we lived together at that time of 2020 when she was thinking of this idea. And as an introvert of myself, I would say that the relax idea interests me a lot because as someone that is into poetry, into music and entertainment and relaxing and might not want to do such of a I would say bar scene. It's a change of Inglewood that I think we need. And I think it's very important that we shine light on just like women entrepreneurship as well coming into the community. I have been one of those people that were part of the up and down and being in the business with her. And it's not to say that we didn't achieve those businesses because of any delay, but more or less of just different thought processes. And I encouraged her that in her way of doing things, it was best that she did it on her own because her brain was a little different and more sought out. I have also worked with her in different workplace settings, and I have seen her achieve a lot. And right now, she's also a manager. So she's worked her way into the workplace field of being able to handle different people and handle different environments and really seek what's best. And I think, I hope that you do give her this achievement for her to be able to pursue what's best for generational wealth here and being able to permit more into the Inglewood community. Thank you.
Okay. All right, thank you. All right.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. My name is Robert Rudolph. I'm actually a friend of Nicole. I actually got to walk the property. I'm very familiar with Little Belize. I actually go there. They're great with food, entertainment, and I believe because the way she takes care of business, she has the eye of the tiger, and when she set her mind on something, she doesn't let it go. She's consistent, she's reliable, she's dependable, and I believe that she wants to bring something to Inglewood just to keep change going, good change going though. Like that section over there is great. It's very good to the people. You can get everything you want over there. I believe she's in the perfect place at the perfect time right now. I believe that she can really change the area. She's already familiar with the people of Little Belize. I believe together with that community, they can really make it happen. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, anyone else? Okay, we're going to close this segment. And I'm going to open it up for any final questions from our commissioners.
No question, Mr. Chair, but I'm compelled to comment, Nicole, the fact that you worked at the Hollywood Casino, that you're partnering and trying to investigate how things go, your relationship with Little Belize, you're reaching out to 1010 Wine, other businesses, very impressive. So I'm very, very sure. Your nervousness didn't bother me because I understand everybody is not outspoken, but you did articulate clear vision and plans that I think are needed in Inglewood because everything can't just be a club. So I appreciate that and thank you.
Commissioner Rice.
Vending machine business. I spent 5 or 6 years in that business myself. I know how tough it is. And if you can survive that one, you're a toughie. Okay. One tip on that artwork. Lots of artists want to sell their work, and you can always change out a lot, put it on consignment. It'll change your environment all the time, ever evolving and helping the artist as well as yourself. Chairman?
Commissioner Trail.
I don't have any additional questions. I just want to comment that I'm very impressed with, again, with your idea, what you've done with the space, what you will be doing with the space, and particularly your entrepreneurial spirit. Wow, that's so fun to hear you and such a young person, and you've accomplished so much and learned a lot. And I'm sure that this will be something that you'll really be proud of. You are already, and it shows, even though you're nervous, but that's okay. You came off really nice, and I can see that you're really excited about it.
Commissioner Shaw Williams?
I love your spirit. I love that you were ready when I asked about dress code, very detail oriented. Fantastic. No further questions.
Okay. I'm wishing you all the best on this. I think it's going to be a great success. I have a little poetry in my background as well, so. They said not now. Okay. So, okay, no further questions. Is there a motion on the floor?
I'll motion, Chairman. Move that we affirm category exemption EACE 2024-059 and adopt a resolution approving SUP 23-00033.
Second.
Okay, so probably moved in second. We're going to call for any questions. Hearing none, we'll call for a vote.
Aye.
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 Aye. Is there an appeal process?
Yes, Chairman, according to the IMC, anyone may appeal the decision rendered by the Planning Commission this evening. The appeal period must be filed within 20 days of the notice and shall be made by written appeal, followed by an appeal fee of $942.
Okay. Now, when will when will it open? By the last of the summer or what? That's the goal? Okay. All right, I'm coming. Congratulations. Okay. I think that's it, right?
Chairman, just a quick reminder that we did vote on item 7A right after the SUP approval, and so we would now move into public comment.
Were those flowers presented to you?
They're beautiful.
This gentleman right here presented you with flowers?
Very nice.
Okay.
Classy.
Very good.
Thank you.
Okay, I want to open it up for commissioners' initiatives. We're going to start with Commissioner.
Public comment first.
I'm trying to get out of here because
You ready for the holiday?
I am. We want to open it up for public comments. Anyone wishing to address the Planning Commission on any item may do so at this particular time. Hearing, seeing none, we're going to close this segment and we're going to open it up for commissioners' initiatives. We're going to start with Commissioner Fowler.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Just happy to report that Councilwoman Gloria Gray's community meeting had over 100 participants. She wanted to thank all the staff that did support that effort. She's still getting thank yous about all the new and good information, including moving forward with the general plan, which I can't wait for next meeting. I also was able to attend the State of the Union. Wow, is all I can say. Inglewood is definitely on the move. They not us. Jazz Festival, I was lucky to attend that. I finally got my photo with Eric Darius. The city's Jazz Festival, you never should want to miss it. It was an inspiration from, I think, Councilwoman Dion Falk. But the joint was jumping. It was packed. Families were there. No incidents. That was always a good thing. And everybody felt comfortable and had a good time. I'm just wishing everybody a happy and safe 4th of July. Be safe out there. Pay attention, but have a good time. Thank you.
Commissioner Rice.
I also attended the Inglewood Music Festival. It was absolutely fantastic. I'm looking forward to it next year. I just attended the State of the City and absolutely wonderful. I'm so proud to be in Inglewood. This is a new town, guys. Enjoy it as we continue to grow. Everyone have a happy 4th of July. No further comments, Chairman.
Commissioner Trail?
First off, I wanted to thank you, staff, for looking into the tire shop situation that has been a big concern to me and to the neighborhood. And I also now want to ask that the gas station on the corner, right next to that tire shop, M&M, well, it used to be M&M gas station. I think it's closed now because it's vacant. But it's starting to become a dumping ground. And I've noticed a couple of homeless people there. And there's also a huge pothole that is dangerous because people will take shortcuts through there. So is there any way that we can get them to fence off the area? Because I'm afraid it's going to get worse because, again, it's vacant now. I don't know what is proposed there, if anything, but certainly not a working business anymore.
Yes, we definitely will look into that. And in regards to the pothole, is that on the city street or that's within the gas station area?
In the gas station area. And people will take a shortcut, since it's right on the corner, will take a shortcut. They may not be watching it and, could definitely injure themselves. And I've also seen cars parking there that I don't think should be there.
Okay. Yeah, we definitely will have code enforcement take a look at that and we'll report back next month.
Great, thank you. And also want to say that it was a fabulous attending both the music festival on Saturday and the state of the city. Wow, that was just incredible. All of the items, with having been on the commission a long time, you can really feel the big difference. And some of the projects that we worked on at least 10 years ago have come to fruition, and it's very, very exciting. So, and want to wish everybody a happy and safe 4th of July.
Commissioner Shaw Williams?
Hello, everyone. I just want to first acknowledge David Rice, Commissioner David Rice and Keokia Childress for their Juneteenth and Father's Day celebration. It was fantastic. A lot of times in my mind, I go to these events, I'm like, I'm gonna only stay about an hour, 2 hours. I stayed until about 5 o'clock. I believe it was over 6. Myself and Commissioner Lois Hill, we had an amazing time, and David is always making sure, that we're taken care of. And I just appreciate that and appreciate him and Keokia so much. With regards to the state of the city, it was fabulous. It was such a good time. And I'm so proud of where Inglewood has come and where we are right now. And it was so good to see my childhood friend, Byron Scott. It brought back so many memories. We both attended Morningside. He grew up on 6th Avenue, in the avenues, me on 2nd. And those evenings walking home up that hill on 104th after he had basketball practice, after I had track or cheerleading, whatever was going on. And it was just good to see him. And finally, the music festival that Councilwoman Dion Falk had last Saturday was amazing. And if you didn't attend, please make sure you attend next year. The genre of music she had, it was just a beautiful time and well attended. And everyone have a safe 4th of July. Thank you.
Okay. First of all, I want to thank Art and the staff for actually coming on Fifth Avenue and looking at the trees that were not doing well. So I really appreciate that. I did go to the city address. I was only there a little while, and I didn't attend the music fest. And everybody said, "Why didn't you?" Well, I had a home fair that I chaired, a home fair, and the home fair was home ownership made easy. And we talked about generational wealth through home ownership. That was our main focus. So I was tied up in that for 2 days. So I couldn't attend, but I was there at the beginning of the address. I did see Mr. James Butts. I thought it was.
That was really cool. I forgot the video. Yeah.
I thought it was really good. He actually came out to Councilwoman Gloria Gray's town hall meeting, and he expressed his concern about Inglewood and how Inglewood has changed. And as we see it, it has changed. Commissioner Rice indicated he's doing a phenomenal job. We're doing a phenomenal job here in the city. If you don't live here, I suggest that you buy here while the prices are right, because at one point it'll be way beyond pricing. I mean, it was actually at one point the sports capital of the world, and we're going back there. Yes, we are there with the Intuit, with the SoFi. It's fabulous. We have so many things, and these new restaurants that are coming in. There's no need for you to go anywhere to have a good meal. You can stay right here in Inglewood and have a good meal and be entertained as well. So if you haven't purchased a house in Inglewood, you need to come see me so that can happen for you. There's nothing else. Have a safe holiday, 4th of July, and our meeting is adjourned.
All right.